Hey y'all, it's Seth with Tuner Guy 82. Figure I'd sit down and do a reloading video with y'all. I have been loading 12 gauge for about a year now, and finally was able to get some new components in yesterday. I went up to the local Bass Pro, and I got myself a bag of 250 Remington 12 gauge wads, 1 ounce. Even though I load these. These are slugs, 7/8 ounce slugs that I cast myself. So you can see these are a little old, so they've got, staining on them and stuff, excuse me. But I find that the 7/8 ounce slugs, they have less recoil, which is a good thing because my wife will actually shoot them. And they're more accurate than 1 ounce. I can hit a man-sized target pretty much every single time with these versus the 1 ounce. And at 100 yards, from my experience, point of aim is point of impact. I cast these using the Lee slug mold. Pretty much everything I use is Lee. Right here, you may remember this from, if you're a long-time viewer, you may remember this from a year ago. My wife bought this thing for me for Christmas last year, and it's seen a lot of use. Alright, so let's get down to it. So I got the wads, the 1 ounce Remington 12L, or R12L. You can see it's a piston design. So this right here is where the recoil absorption comes from. Normally I like using 7/8 ounce wads, but unfortunately they didn't have any, which sucked. I'm using Winchester 209 primers. This is what I use to develop my load. Now the holes that I'm going to be loading, I've already primed them. You can see right there. And they're basically just a mixed bunch of holes. That noise you're hearing in the background is my dog. My wife got him a new bone, so he's tearing into it right now. But anyway, yeah. I've got, this right here was actually a slug. As you can see, I have loaded it a few times. Yeah. The ones I do not like, I do not recommend anybody use these, are actually the Remington Gun Club. I hate these holes. These. Fuck! God damn, I'm gonna leave that in. That's the first time I've sneezed like that on video. I'm allergic to these holes. I do not like using the Remington gun clubs, mainly because they don't like to feed once they've been loaded with a slug. These were birdshot. I believe, yeah, number 8. Sorry, that sneezing fucked me up. Get a drink. Excess energy drinks. I love these things. I'm actually an authorized distributor of these, so if y'all want to get any information on how to get some, just send me a PM or something, and I'll hook you up with my website. Anyway, yeah, so these, no good. So, let's get started. First, we're going to verify my load. So I've got my my Hornady scale, electronic. So I'm going to put this one on here. Turn it on. Now I'm using Green Dot. I use this for all my loads, pistol and shotgun. 40 cal, 45 ACP, and 12 gauge. This is the powder I use. So I go through a lot of it, and I'm running a bit low. Alright, so it's got scale zeroed out. Throw it up on here. Drop some powder. Yeah, it should be a nice load. About 19 grains of Green Dot. So that should be fun. Should be low recoil for my wife, but still propel it with enough energy that it actually follows the ballistics that I like. Then take this, the wad and the slug. I like to just drop it down in there a little bit because these things have like a little tab or something in the inside of it, so it kind of pushes them out. There will be a little bit of a bulge in the shell, but I'm not worried about that. Put that in there, push down, and then on the press, there's two spots. Here, let me grab the camera right quick. Right here, you can see it's got two crimp starters. This one and this one. I don't remember which one's which. One is 6 point, the other is 8, I think. I want to say. You can see the spots right there. And then this one right here is final crimp. That's basically just stick my finger up there. Yeah, it's just like a tube. Yeah, it's just a tube that forces everything down. And as you can see, it's been well used. I've got it on a block of wood. I've got the quick change out in the shed, but it's cold out right now, so I don't want to go out there. So let me put the camera back where it was, or as close to back where it was as possible. Excuse me. Yeah, this stuff's great. Doesn't give you the jitters no matter how much of it you drink. Alright, put it on the first one, start it. Now, it did roll in, but I'm not too worried about that. Because it still shoots just fine. So, now I'm going to go full speed on the rest of them. So you can see just how quickly you can reload. So as you can see, despite the fact that you're loading one station at a time, as it is a single stage press, you can still load quite quickly and turn on Christmas lights because my wife still has them plugged into the clapper. In case y'all are wondering, I do not resize my holes. I've actually found that step is unnecessary. For my shotgun, I use I have a Mossberg 500 pump action. I have found no benefit in sizing for my shotgun. I used to, but then I decided not to size some a batch. Went to the range, fired them, and they loaded no problems, except for the Remington gun clubs. Those, of course, had issues, which is why I don't like them and throw them away. There we go. That was 10 shells. So as you can see, it works really well. Here, I'm going to grab the camera again so you can get another look at this thing. Flip the screen around. On the left, that is powder. And you've got shot, which obviously I don't use because I load slugs. Then you got this D prime, and with a collar that's the size. And you've got prime right here. It's a very simple way of doing it, I gotta tell you. It's literally, let me see if I can't get that out of there. It's not wanting to come out. But literally, it's just like, you can see it in there, it's just a punch and then a collar with a spring. That's all it is. Very simple, very easy to use. I like it. Then you got the, this is the wad guide. Basically, you would just tuck a shell up underneath here, as you saw me do. Remington gun club. I'm going to throw this away anyway. You just tuck it up under here, bring it down. For powder, you throw this lever to the right, lift up, put your wad in here, and if you're loading shot, you'd bring it down and just throw the lever to the left. But with me, I just tuck my slug into the wad and then ram it down. And then you take it, throw it on here, bring it down, throw it away anyway, throw it down. You see this, it start the crimp right here. And then you throw it into the final stage for final crimp. And again, there's nothing in this one, so. And what you're left with is a very nice crimp, if you really even care. I don't really care since I load slugs. As you can see, this one doesn't have a primer. So I'm not really worried about the final crimp. As long as it holds the slug in, that's all I'm worried about. So I mean, I end up with all this. It works, it feeds, I don't care. So that's it. Reloading with the Lee Load All 2. Okay, so I just finished loading the shot shells that I had. I used every single primer that was in here. Unfortunately, there was one missing before I even started. So I've done 99 shells. It's been probably about an hour or so. And here's everything that I've done. Every single one loaded with a 7/8 ounce slug and a 1 ounce wad. Hence why they tend to dish in like that one right there, that one right there, because the slug actually sits down a little too far. Some of them, like this one right here, I mean, that looks like a factory crimp almost. This one was one that was a little buggered, had a little tear right there, but you can load these things until they split all the way down this way. That one's a little ugly, but who cares? That one looks pretty good. I mean, now, don't y'all think, don't think just because of the fact that the rounds that I've loaded here, because they look ugly, that this machine's a pile of crap and doesn't load quality. The majority of these shells that I loaded right here, they have been, like I said, I don't even know how many times I've loaded them. I think there was like maybe one or two that I've never loaded before in this batch. And it loads quality rounds. I mean, it's dead consistent. The powder charge drops like within 0.2 grains plus minus. So they were all around like 19.1, 19.2 grains of powder. So I enjoy fireballs when I shoot. I know my shotgun can handle a decent load because it's rated for a 3-inch mag. I have shot 3-inch mag, and I would reload 3-inch if I could find the holes for it. Well, the holes and the wads for it. And I'll probably load 7/8 ounce slug, because that's what I have. That's what I cast. But I'm gonna call it I'm gonna call it a day unloading, because not much left. And I've got like maybe got that much powder left in the thing. I had to I filled it once all the way up, and then I filled it again up to about here, and yeah. So until I can get some more powder, I may load some more. I don't know. I mean, that's almost 100 shells. And now that I got the Mosin, when I go to the rifle range, I will be shooting more than just. I'll be shooting another gun as well. So it's not just going to be me shooting this, and I only go there for like an hour at a time unless I'm with my friend Josh. So, second reloading video in the books. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.